I'd like to show you how I'm using the free Trello app to document my student reading conference data. I use the app on my iPad, but there are additional features on the desktop version that I'll show you in my blog post. I use the Daily 5 structure and do most of my reading conferences in one-on-one sessions. I used to use a page site to document each session and renewed each year simply because I couldn't find anything easier to use. The site had drop-down menus and ready-to-go text fields that made data entry easy. But I used Trello for other things and realized this year that I could easily create my own place for storing this data. First, I created a board strictly for reading conference data. This is just a sample so that I can keep my student data private. Then I added a list for each of my students. They appear across the screen this way and will just keep going and going as long as you have more students to add. I keep them alphabetical so I can find each student quickly. During each conference session, I add a card to the list. I name it using the date of the conference, but you could do this differently. Once the card is created, I tap it to open it up. I tap the description field and add my notes as my student reads to me. I include what I observe, what teaching I do, and what the student's goal is for the next days until we meet again. In order to quickly know which cafe focus my students are working on, I created color-coded labels to indicate the cafe category and specific strategy each student is working on. Using labels this way allows me to add this information with the touch of a button. If you wanted, you could also create a template card with some information pre-filled. You can see that I have included a space for the book title and level, my observations, and the next steps or goal I have for my student. To add this to a student's list, simply click the 3 dots in the top corner and select Duplicate Card. The duplicate should open up automatically. Tap the 3 dots again and move Card to the student you're conferencing with next. You could also keep a template in each student's list and simply duplicate it each time without having to move it. Let me know what you think of this app or how you plan to use it in the comments at the bottom of this post. Also, be sure to grab your free copy of my guided reading level tracker on the blog.